In this video, I teach you why affirmations are bound to fail. Maybe you have noticed this pattern where you write new affirmations, you read them every morning and or evening. They work really well, you are excited, but after a week or two, they start to get stale and not working anymore. And then they might even bring up the resistance, and then you're like, this is not working. But everyone is telling you to do the affirmations, it's the way to manifest success and become the new successful person. And then you try them again and not working, etc. My name is Johanka, and I do these videos because I want to help entrepreneurs go from stuck to success. I have been so many times in my life in a situation where I have studied marketing, business, etc. I know I can help people. I have all the plans. I know I can be successful. But then there's the inner resistance, some blocks, something is just preventing me from putting it all together. It feels like you have all the right pieces, but you are unable to put the puzzle together. So let's start with the affirmations. So why are affirmations bound to fail? Oh, and by the way, if you watch this video until the end, I will share you one good tip that made the affirmations work twice as well for me than what I used to do before. But let's start talking about the key issue here so you understand what affirmations are better and why the effect is not so long lasting. So now you have written some nice affirmations like I am da 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 da. I am excellent at copywriting and my ads, are magnetic. Something like that. You read it, you get really good feeling, you can see the vivid image in your mind, you feel great. You read it the next thing in the morning, you get pumped up, you get to work, you're writing the copy, you start to believe that maybe I can write actually copy, maybe I can attract the clients and success, and then it loses the effects. Now, one thing why this happens is because you change all the time. Think about this. When you write that affirmation, you write it because it feels working right at that moment. It feels to have the right effect on you right at that moment. So here's you. Here's the affirmation. And then there is you experiencing that affirmation, and it creates a result where it stimulates you in a certain way and makes you take action and create new reality. Now, this was you on the day one. The next day, you are a little bit different. You change all the time. Now, if the affirmation stays the same, and you change a little bit every day one, day two, day three, maybe 2 weeks after, it might not work anymore. That same affirmations might not have that effect anymore that it had 2 weeks ago. Example, in physical training, this is called adaptation. Every now and then you have to change the adaptation to get new stimuli. So it might be just the fact that you got already like the effect from it. You need to change things up. Now, there's second thing. I have always noticed this, after even 1 week. You have the same sentences in the same order. You read them every morning, maybe twice a day, and then you start to memorize those. It becomes a pattern, it becomes a habit. And the point of affirmations is that you live them through, you see the vivid image, you feel them. That's where the effect comes. But if you start to read them like, I am a great copywriter, my ads are magnetic and pull in clients, you are not living through them, you are just reading through them. And then they don't have effect on you. And this is problem with affirmations is like they work for a small amount of time and then they become a pattern habit and you just read them through and it doesn't have the effect on you. It's like doing the same gym exercise every week, every time, and then wondering why I'm not growing and getting better. Because your body has adapted to this exercise. Now you need to try different things, different weights, different exercises to get the new stimuli. And then the third is the inner resistance. Now, when you read those things, and something actually changes. Your body notices, your old self notices. It notices that when we do these affirmations, new things start to happen, and it's scary. Things are changing up, and it takes energy. No, I want to keep things sane. So now, when you go read those affirmations, your old self is starting to resist it. First time you create new affirmation, you read them, there is no resistance because your old self doesn't understand that something good like change is happening. But after a few days, week or two, your old self starts to realize like, oh shit, this is the changing, this is the new stimuli. It starts to resist. Don't do it. You're going to read those affirmations, you wake up and then I should open the laptop or open this notebook and start to read them, and then you're like, and if you start to read them with this mindset of resistance, then you're reading them like, I am great copywriter, and then you start to force those affirmations, and if you force them, it's not going to work. These are the three main things that I have noticed that make affirmations bound to fail. They have their place. They're a great tool, especially in short term, in couple week time frame, and if you change them enough often. But I don't think it's fundamental. It's not the key fundamental to create the real change. It's one tool you should have in your toolbox. It might be great in certain situations when you have this certain block that you need to work around, and maybe build that first level of courage or first level of self-confidence to even take the first action and start to build the confidence through the action. But it's not the thing that makes the huge results. Example, think about some successful people. Elon Musk, Jeff Bezos, Warren Buffett, Tony Robbins, blah, blah, blah. Do you think they spend 30 minutes every morning and every evening reading the affirmations? No. Have they some time in their life read affirmations? Probably, yeah. In some form, or something, they have probably done something that has same kind of effect. It's a tool for certain situation. It's not the fundamental key for the change. And now, the one quick tip to make the affirmations twice as better working. So if you're going to use affirmations, use this. Now, most of the time when people use affirmations, they use this I am, I feel, I act, blah, blah, blah. And this is problematic because it states I. Now, if you say, I am successful, your old self is going to say, no, you are not, you're broke. You're a loser. You're shit. It's already in conflict. And if you don't believe it, it doesn't have effect on you. It might make you feel fuzzy right now, make you good right now, but yourself doesn't buy it. But when you state it, Joel is excellent copywriter, and he writes good ads that magnetically pull in the dream clients. Then it doesn't state that it's me, it's the Joel. Maybe it's the future Joel. It's like, this is the character I'm becoming. I can believe that I can maybe become that, but I'm not implying that I am it yet. If you imply that it's you right now is successful, there's all resistance coming up. You want to use those affirmations to get yourself on the right energy level, on the right mood, right feeling, give that good stimuli to stimulate like good thoughts and this like success or like possibility mindset, like, hey, maybe this could be happen, or let's give it this a try. Let's try this. So go from using I am to Joel is. It makes reading those affirmations so much easier, so much more believable, so much like the barrier to believe that this could actually happen becomes so much smaller. Now, if you learned something new, please tell in the comments. I would like to hear about it, and I read all the comments. So if you have something you like to ask or comment, please state there so we can continue conversation. If you like to see more these kind of videos and get from stuck to success, please subscribe to this YouTube channel. And if nothing else, let's see you on the next video.